We've gone for a practice car camping tonight. Now I'm gonna turn this little ring light off very shortly because we're actually stealth camping on the street, and we wanted to test out the final, what are they called, window covers that I finished making, and I just sort of, I don't know, just another practice just to sort of see that we've got everything we need. And we're in the car now. But yeah, if we're meant to be stealth camping, well, there's a car going past. I'd better turn this light off. I'll check in the morning and tell you how we went. A successful night stealth camping in the car. Went pretty well. Took a while to get to sleep because, I don't know, just every different environment you go in, I think you hear all the noises and you wonder what this is and that is, and it was raining through the night as well, so it was quite noisy on the roof of the car. Most things worked. This is one of the improvements I made to my window covers. I put magnets under here so that we can open it a crack for when we want a little bit of airflow, and that worked really well. I've got that on both sides there, and that just holds it in the right spot so that the whole thing isn't going to fall down. I didn't leave the front windows open a crack because we didn't need to, so you can see where the ribbon is that holds the magnets to hold those down a crack, just like these ones. I'll show you here where it goes up. So that's when it's closed, and so you can see the front ones are similar. The back, and that just pops down there when I want to open a crack. The back window cover needs a bit of improvement. That's the one that I finished last night. I didn't quite finish colouring in the white stitching on the quilting, so that's the only thing that has to be done for that. But the other thing I discovered is that because it's on the hatchback cover, it's sort of down at this angle, the weight of the fabric pulls it off too easily, so I need to double the amount of magnets on it, which is not hard to do. I can fix that easily. I'll turn this around and I'll show you the back hatchback cover. So just for a sense of perspective and where you are, this is the back door. Here's my feet down near the hatchback. Here's the hatchback cover here. And as you can see, I've got a magnet in there. Well, I don't know if you can see it because it's black on black, but and that just falls too easily like that. So it was a bit of a trick. You can see how I've half coloured in the white stitching. So that was a bit of a trick getting that up last night. Alexis and I sort of had to hold it carefully while we put up each tiny little magnet. You can also see how there's the this is the back one where it doesn't quite fit right. We're still I'm still going through the warranty process with the Trocot people, but they've been helpful, so it just takes a little while, that's all. So hopefully that I'll get one that fits properly, but in the meantime it still works as creating shade and a little bit of extra cover, plus the frame on it means that this can stay up in here. You can see where the magnets are stitched in. So in the front there's the one front window there, and you can see also I've used just behind the fan here, you can see I've used just an ordinary what do they call that stuff, Reflectix window cover. It's a dodgy one from a cheap shop, and it came with the little suction cups that are meant to stick on the window, and I'm pretty sure they would never ever work on any type of window, even if they weren't crushed inside the packet. But I just put some elastic and it holds them up on the... Oh, here we go. Alexis is waving hello with her hand there. So I just put elastic on the the inside of those ridiculous suction cups, and I hook them up on the what do you call them? Window visors. Let's see if I can show you from here. See, there's the elastic that's holding that up on the front window visor, and also the back, the side one, the passenger side there. So yeah, it worked pretty well, generally, everything. But yeah, just have to fix the back one. So yeah, we took a drive the other day and had a bit of a look around to see where we could stealth camp for the night, and found this spot out here. It's sort of out the front of a school, and the other side of the road has some houses, but where they're kind of behind trees. So, you know, we weren't anywhere where people would worry that, you know, the car was parked there casing their places to rob anything. So yeah, it was good. There was hardly any traffic during the night because it's not a super busy street. We were sort of climbing around inside the car once we parked so that we didn't get in and out, and didn't worry people that there were people doing nefarious things on the street. It was a bit fiddly getting between the front seat and the back, and then putting the back seat down and Alexis's car seat into the front passenger seat there. But we did it, and with the weather the way it is at the moment, being nice and cool, all we needed was these cracks. So I had that fan on last night when we cooled down after setting up the car, but then didn't need it for the rest of the night. And these little cracks in the windows were enough to have the airflow that we needed, so we didn't get super hot. So yeah, it was fun. Yeah, the not sleeping very well, I think that's just because with every new place where you sleep, you're sort of getting used to the sounds and thinking about the area that you're in and that sort of thing. And the rain being quite heavy was sort of also kept me awake a little bit. But aside from that, it was a good night. It was a good practice. It was good to learn about the back hatchback window cover needing more magnets, and that after all is the reason why we had a little practice sort of overnight camp in the car just down the road. Alexis is going to wave bye again. Bye. So this flattering view is because I've just sort of like half locked myself in the back of the car. I can climb out the side doors, it's not completely locked, but I was just struggling with the hatchback window cover, and I was sort of holding the door steady with my foot, and I let it close just a bit much, and now it's latched shut. So I guess I need to climb out on these doors now, because I'm sort of, I don't know if you can see back here, I'm sort of, there's the car, and there's the back seat in the boot, and I'm sort of wedged in here. So yes. Okay. Now I'm going to climb out. Alright, so here is the hatchback. Okay, and let's see if I can climb up here. Alright, excuse me. Alright, so these, you can see here where I've got all the magnets, and I've got quite a few. Yeah, so you can see that I've got heaps of magnets, but where it all tucks in underneath in those corners, it's not actually that secure, because some of the magnets just don't, I don't know, they don't hold as well as I would have hoped on the edge of the snap shades. And I put extras on this side here, which is currently at the bottom, but when the window's shut, of course, it's the top. And because of the way that this is not fitting quite right, and as I mentioned before, see there's that gap there that shouldn't be there. As I mentioned before, they that's currently under warranty. They're going to look at what happened here for this to not fit properly. But anyway, where that bit of snap shade is completely exposed, the magnets, see, they clip quite well. But when the magnets have to sort of clip on the side of it as opposed to the front, it doesn't hold quite as well. So if I pull this thing down, or if I start pulling here, it just falls really easily. So yeah, it's not ideal. I may end up having to make some sort of solid or some kind of stiff cover that pokes into that space, because the I don't know, what do you call this, the plastic molding, the plastic molding that's around the window, is sort of, as you can see here, it's got quite a dip. It goes fairly far in. So if I made something that was stiff and kind of solid that I could sort of snap into place, that could work. But anyway, in the meantime, I've got this. It's not terrible, it's not ideal, but I will think about a solution for the hatchback window cover and see what I come up with. Alright, thanks for watching. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed already. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe. Maybe like the video as well. Really helps my channel grow. And leave a comment if you want to. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.